And he pulls down his pants, and then she like uh
I'm not 100% bought into the black pill, but I love these stories because they show you human nature in action and what people can be capable of. Don't let people use you. We're going to run through this story here. It comes to us from Black and Black Pilled, great channel name. And we're going to point out the flaws, we're going to point out the red flags, and what he could have done better in this story. You guys leave down your advice down below. Let me know if you agree, disagree, or whatever. Let's go.
so I met my oneitis in sophomore year in our chemistry class, which is ironic because turns out we had no chemistry at all.
Ha, good one, sir.
2 weeks before our first big test, she contacted me on Instagram, and she was like, "Hey, what's up? I'm kind of scared. I need some help, reviewing for the test, all right?" Because it was like up to like 100 questions. I was like, "Yeah, sure," because I really liked her a lot. I never talked to her before, but
All right, so a woman that you like and you're attracted to randomly hits you up on Instagram needing help for the test. You guys have never interacted before. This is either her way in to slide into the DMs and get to know you, or she's just using you. What seems more likely here? You have to proceed with caution.
I've seen her before, and she was like really attractive. She was South Asian. She was like 5'5", and she had like a slim body and just like a really like good face. Like I would say like an 8 or 9 out of 10.
8 or 9 out of 10. Your alarm bells should be ringing right now. I'm not saying you can't get that. I'm not saying you shouldn't have good self esteem or high confidence, but this is where you can't be naive and you have to think logically.
But yeah, she called me on Instagram. We did a video call for like 3 hours. The first hour was about reviewing for the exam, and then the other 2 hours we just talked about our favorite shows, and I really felt like we were connecting.
Guys, I'm not going to pretend that I'm a dating expert, that I'm Andrew Tate, and I've slept with hundreds of women, but this is what not to do. You're not going to get on a call for 3 hours with the woman that you're interested in. Okay, the first hour for studying, gotcha. The other 2 hours, cut that shit short. Go set up a date. Hey, we should check out this place. Are you free tomorrow at 7? And end the convo there so you guys have something to talk about on the date. If she's lying to you and she doesn't really like you like that, the way she's trying to make it seem, she'll pump fake and she'll be like, oh, I can't. Or she'll make up an excuse and she won't reschedule with you. Do not get on the phone and talk for hours with a woman. It's pointless. They love the attention and validation. They're not like us. They get off on that kind of stuff. You're going to be left blue-balled if you don't follow through and ask her out.
So after that, she got like a 90% on the test, and what she did after, like that I really thought maybe I have a chance. She fucking like rubbed my arm, gave me a hug, and then gave me a kiss on the cheek, and she was like, "Thank you so much." So like after in like the beginning of January, we just started hanging out a lot. There was a park near our school, so after class, chemistry was our final period of the day. We would just walk to the park and just review over there. And I really thought we were like having a connection. I thought she like found me physically attractive. But surprise, surprise, she fucking didn't.
Okay, so you have passed up opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. She kissed you on the cheek and thank you. That would have been a great opportunity to escalate, to ask her out, to try something. You guys have been hanging out. What does that even mean? Or like, what are you doing during these hangouts? You're just talking. At some point, you have to escalate or she'll just see you as a friend. There's a good chance that none of this would have mattered anyway because she never saw you as a lover and she was just using you. But for future reference, so you don't get blue-balled, you gotta make these moves early.
After, once again, at the end of March, she really said, like, "Oh my God, you're such a greatest person. I wish I had someone like you," right? So at the beginning of April, this gave me the courage, to admit my feelings to her because I really thought she was attracted to me. And I'm just gonna let you guys just see the rejection. That shit was just so brutal. Like, I already posted on a community post, but like, just seeing it again and just talking about it is just even more brutal. So I'm just gonna read the messages for you guys. I'm gonna do like an impression of her. Oh, I'll tell you what I wanted to say, by the way. Just wanted to say I find you really attractive and funny and have had a crush on you for a couple months now.
Oh my God, that is so sweet. I'm flattered. But I'm low-key celibate for like the next 5 years.
No, it's chill.
I'm sorry you had to keep it in. I hope it's not that strong.
You know damn well she's not going to be celibate for the right one. And this whole thing about confessing your feelings over text, even if the woman likes you, it's never a good idea. Because now what? You're not there in person. So you can't escalate, you can't get close to her, you can't kiss her, caress her, hug her. You're just there now over text like, I like you too. And by the way, she already knew that you liked her. This isn't a surprise to her. This isn't shocking news or a revelation. She already knew, she teased you. Oh, I wish I could find someone like you. She knew. She wanted your attention and validation.
She sends a fucking silent emoji with fucking no mouth. And she's like,
Well, this is kind of awkward.
I was just fucking like, I was kind of like upset. But, she said she was going to be celibate for 5 years. Maybe she's going to like focus on her, school life, focus on college. And then after that, we could just maybe try to like rekindle, a relationship potentially.
Delusional thinking. You're worse than women trapped in situationships. And I get it. When we like somebody, we're all a little bit delusional. But no, a woman just isn't going to go, I'm sorry, no, but I'm going to stay celibate until January 27th, 2029. Then we can give it a shot. When she likes somebody, she's going to move mountains for that man.
Literally 2 days later, man. 2 days later. My friend, he literally comes to the chemistry class. He just runs in. He's like, bro, yo. Your crush got exposed, man. Your crush got exposed, bro. I was like, yo, what the fuck happened? Like, it's like, bro, you gotta be joking, right? And he's like, just fucking, like, turns on his phone, shows me this video, right? The video just starts out, like, in a bathroom. I fucking see this, like, blonde Chad. And I just get kind of confused, right? And I was like, oh, wait, what's fucking happening? And he like goes into the bathroom. There's like a girl in the stall, right? That was like hiding behind the door. And, he pulls down his pants and then, she like, fucking like starts sucking it, like sucking his dick, right? And I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. Cause I recognize her, but I'm like, oh, this is probably not her, right? Cause there was like a lot of South Asian girls in my school.
No, not her. She's a nice girl. I swear.
Bro, her hair was kind of long, right? So I couldn't even see her. As soon as she lifts up her hair, I'm like, oh, fuck, yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's her. Like, and, she was giggling too. She's trying to block the camera with her hand. Stop it. Stop. You're going to get me in trouble. Oh, that's exactly what she was saying, man. And I just felt like such a dumbass for believing her, man. Celibate for 5 years? 5 fucking years? Of course not. Of course fucking not, man. She was basically insinuating to me that I was so fucking grotesque and fucking so ugly that she would rather be fucking become celibate like a Shaolin monk. That's basically what she fucking said to me, man. And I was such a dumbass for believing that shit, man. But yeah, I got so depressed after that. Like, she got fucking expelled because, a fucking teacher literally caught her sucking in the fucking bathroom. So yeah, the guy got expelled as well, but he just decided to fucking post shit on his Instagram, on his story, and then everyone just fucking screen recorded, man. Like, that shit had me so depressed. I just couldn't leave my room, and I just couldn't do nothing for those past couple of months. Even my summer was ruined, man. But, that's how life is, man.
Dude, this girl wasn't even your girlfriend and you're acting like she cheated on you. This is what happens when you're dealing with oneitis. I get it. The feelings are real. You dodged a bullet though. Look what she resorted to in a bathroom stall. That's not the kind of woman you want, but I get it. It happens to us all. It's like a canon event in most men's lives. You just learn from that and you know how to proceed going forward. It's not to be cynical. It's not now to hate on all women, but just so you know what women are capable of and how not to get used and how to stand up for and ask for what you want. Don't wait. Don't assume. Don't start thinking. Do.